Hi, I think I've mentioned in my other videos I joined crowdtap.com. If I mentioned that a lot, I'm sorry. I'm not being sponsored by them or anything. I want to mention where I am getting these samples from. Uh, when I was on there, you were able to just say, "Hey, do you want a free sample of Truvia?" And I said, "Sure, why not?" And so about a month later, month and a half later, I got this little thing in the mail, and it has two little samples of Truvia, just those two little packets. And it also comes with a $2 off coupon. And it's any size of Truvia natural sweeteners, so I don't know how much it costs, but I'm sure that that's a good deal. So I figured I might as well try it. And it's finally cold enough for me to try it, because it was actually okay for a little while there, and then it got cold. And so I brewed myself a cup of coffee. Now, I don't usually like coffee plain. I usually put some milk in it and some sugar. Well, I just brewed it black because I can drink it without milk if I need to. It's just Kahlua coffee. There's no alcohol in it. I don't know if you can see it, but it says non-alcoholic. And I brewed it because the other coffees we have are gross. My husband likes them and I don't. So hopefully this will be cool enough for me to drink. I'm going to taste it without the Truvia just so I can have a baseline of what it tastes like. Because I've had it before, but I put like sugar and I'll start some other crap in it because I don't like coffee. I don't like the taste of coffee. It tastes like coffee. It doesn't taste bad. It's just, ugh, it's bitter. I don't like it. So I'm gonna add I'm gonna add one first, just one, because I made the mistake before of adding too much artificial sweetener to coffee, and it tastes so overly sweet and just terrible that I can't handle it. So I'm gonna just do one. I'll add one and see what it tastes like, and then if it's not sweet enough, I'll add the second one. I don't even know if I like Truvia, but we will see. So let's see what it smells like. It doesn't smell like anything. There's this little packet. It looks white, like sugar. Let's see. I will do. You know how in the commercials you always get to see it. Oh, it looks kind of cool. It's kind of well, it's more artificial sweetener. It's more powdery than crystals. Yeah, it doesn't smell like anything still. Okay. Let's stir that with my handy dandy spoon, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see if it's powerful or not. So let's see. Nutrition facts. Serving size 1 packet. There are 3 grams of carbs. It's erythritol. That's what it looks like. Oh, yeah. Ingredients: erythritol, stevia leaf extract, natural flavors. So it's an alcohol and stevia leaf. Not that all alcohols make you drunk. It's just an alcohol. When it ends in OL, it means it's an alcohol. So let's give this a try with 1 packet of Truvia in there. Oh, that's much sweeter. I don't think I'd add a second pack to it, actually. It's not overly sweet or anything, but it gives it a very nice sweetness to it. Like it's, yeah, I think if I added a second pack, it'd be too sweet. So let me try this again. Yeah, it cuts the bitterness a lot. And it doesn't give me the overly sugary taste to it. So that's actually quite nice. I actually like that. For me, I'd probably still add a little bit of milk to this to give it a little smoother flavor. But yeah, actually, this tastes just fine. And so it does what it does. I would probably only ever add it to coffee because I don't drink. Well, I do. I drink tea. I drink a lot of tea, but I don't put sugar in it. I'm a little bit of a tea snob when it comes to that because I used to brew tea with the packets, with the little sachets, and put sugar in it and honey in it and everything. And now I just drink it plain. I drink it with honey when I'm sick, because honey is really good for you when you're sick. It's a good substitute for cough syrup. Cough syrup can be counterproductive sometimes. And honey is really good for your immune system, and it has a similar effect to the cough syrup and the cough suppression part of it. So that's why I drink my tea with my honey. But when I'm drinking coffee, I always put sugar in it. I put like 2 or 3 teaspoons of sugar in there, and milk. So this might actually not be a bad alternative if you are like me and you need sugar in your coffee. I would try this. See if you can get a free sample. It actually tastes pretty good. I don't really know. I don't really use artificial sweeteners too much, mostly because I don't have to. I'm not diabetic. I don't need to have artificial sweeteners, and sugar is usually cheaper. But if you are looking to cut out some of your sugars, especially around this time of year when you've got all of the holiday cooking, I mean, I know I'm going to be making pie and cookies and all sorts of things for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and it can, you know, a lot of those calories add up, especially, and if you're drinking coffee all the time with sugar, you know, that can add up. So maybe it might be a good consideration to have an artificial sweetener. I don't know. Some people can't have artificial sweeteners, and totally understand. I'm not an advocate one way or the other. I mean, the whole thing with the artificial sweeteners is that it's, in particular, it is good for those people who cannot have sugar. That is the main benefit to me. Yeah, that's so good. And when you have sugar or artificial sweeteners, well, artificial sweeteners in particular, your body, you start to crave more sugar, actually. You're getting something sweet, but you're not getting, I think, the same intake as it, and so you want to eat more sweet things. So if you're not regulating your sugar intake while you're having a diet soda or artificial sweetener, you can have issues. That's why I guess some people, they don't like aspartame or any of those type of sweeteners, and they say it's bad for you. It's not bad for you, but you gotta be careful when you drink it. I like diet soda because I think it tastes better, but that's just me. But just be careful when you drink anything with artificial sweeteners. Just because you changed out your sugar for some Truvia does not mean that you can go eat 5 pieces of pie. It doesn't work that way. Unfortunately, I wish it did. I wish I could have a cup of coffee with some Truvia, have 5 pieces of pie, and stay skinny. But no, it doesn't work that way. So anyway, that was my roundabout review of the Truvia. I like it. It actually tastes pretty good. I'll have to go into the store next time and see how much it is, just to do a price comparison, because I don't know how much it costs compared to Sweet and Low or Equal or any of the other artificial sweeteners. I've had Sweet and Low in the past, I've had Equal in the past, and I like both of them just fine. I prefer sugar because it doesn't taste, artificial sweeteners do taste a little more artificial. This does taste a little artificial, just a little bit, not nearly as badly as the others. And again, part of that might be if you add too much of it, but just one packet of it, it doesn't really taste too artificial, just maybe a touch, but not that it would, probably not enough that would off-put you if you're just using one packet of it. I imagine in baking it would probably taste just fine. I used to use the Splendid baking mix, and when you tried to eat the batter, it tasted really weird, but when you baked it, it tasted just fine. So I imagine Truvia is very similar. So anyway, that was my review of the Truvia sweetener. And so, yeah, if you can get a sample of it, go ahead and try it. It actually tastes pretty good. So, yeah, hope you found this helpful. And I'm sorry it was longer than a few minutes because I like to talk. So, yeah, all right, have a good day. Bye.